So here is the AAVG daily chart, and what caught my eye on this one was it's pretty interesting little setup here taking place. In the short term, nice little uptrend that we have going on. If you look at where these lows have been put in, clearly this low higher than that one higher than that one. So when it comes time to draw the uptrend line, we can connect those and very clearly draw that uptrend line. So short term, and some people might even call this a medium term trend. Based on the moving averages, the medium term trend is still technically neutral, and I say that just because if we look at our medium term trend indicator here, the 50-day, you can see that it's just going sideways. But short term, or like I said, maybe even for some medium term, it's a nice little uptrend. But that's not really the true thing that caught my eye. If you look here at I should take a step back. Within the world of technical analysis, there's really two moving averages that I kind of call the godfather moving averages, because pretty much everybody uses them, everybody keeps them on their charts, and those are the 50-day simple moving average, which is that purple line, and the 200-day simple moving average, which is that orange line. So looking at where the price is with these moving averages, you can see that it's both essentially sandwiched right in between these both right here. And the other part is, if we scrunch this up a little bit, you can see that the 200-day has been just a pain in the neck of the chart. You can see here 3 separate days the price tried to separate from it, could not. This day did close above it, but then the next day, just like a magnet, something back down. This day did get above it intraday, but by the time the day was over, closed all the way back down here. And then the same thing happened over here. Basically about 5 days here, the price has been trying to push through it. Yesterday price got through it, but once again got pushed back down. But the other thing here is, now that the 50-day is here, it's providing some support, so it's really almost becoming like a spring. And the question is, which way is the price going to come out of this thing? Your guess is as good as mine, but very interesting setup. You could call this kind of a symmetrical triangle if you wanted to, but really the chart patterns are drawn with lines, trend lines most of the time. But with this, just using the moving averages, you can see here that it's a very tight little channel here, and really it's just a matter of, or a question I should say, of what direction is the price going to come out. It's seeming like it really wants to push through, but every time it gets through this 200-day, like I said, it's almost like a magnet to the downside. It just draws the price right back in. But if the price can get above here and start to separate, the chart could really kind of make a whole new set of lows, hopefully up here around the 003s. But obviously one step at a time. Price has got to get through that level, or that moving average there. The other thing to keep in mind, every time the price has tried to break through it more recently, volume hasn't been that huge. It's looking like probably one of these sort of volume size days is going to be what it takes to get it through. But who knows, maybe they're slowly eating away at this resistance, and it won't take that much. But just looking at the size of volume here, hasn't been anything extraordinary, so that would make sense on that in terms of why it hasn't been able to quite break through there either. So interesting chart setup. I'll be definitely watching it the rest of this week, seeing which way the price decides to go. But we'll have to see what happens. Again, key level of support is the 50-day simple moving average here. Key level of resistance, this 200-day simple moving average there. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards on a penny stock. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was AAVG. Thanks for listening.